This guy is an amazing, amazing recording artist. He's fantastic. What can I not say about him, man? He's like a producer. He's a writer, singer, rapper. He's an actor. Okay? I love that. But see, here's the thing, folks. This special guest that I'm about to bring on, his ability of rap, he's a great rapper. Incredible songwriter. His creativity, he's got catchy hooks, the melodies. All right? Writing, and here's the thing, the guy writes like a song like every other day. But writing a song, he writes songs from start to finish, and that says a lot. He writes for other people. He's currently working on his several EPs. He's got a couple EPs he's working on, and I'm not. And you know what? I'm gonna drop his name here in a minute. But I'm telling you, each EP, I promise there is something for all fans, all music lovers. If the bars are on point, the bars are on fire. If you're a rap head and you love lyrics, stick around for this guest. Soul. And he's got some soul for the R&B fans. He's got R&B vibes. Now check this out, folks. I'm going to turn my backing track down so I can hear myself talk about this guy. But seriously, guys, the melodies that just pop in your head, as well as the lineup, is incredible. Did you guys know that he has rapped with artists like The Game? You know, The Game with G-Unit, 50 Cent. All right, The Game, we're talking about well-known artists hailing from like Canada, like Drake. Let's talk about it. One of Canada's best recording artists right now. All right? And the thing about his raps, his lyrics, they're stories. And we miss that. It's like classic. That's like the classic raps, like back in the day. Tupac, Snoop Dogg, all right, Slick Rick. Let's come on now. Y'all know what time it is. Do I even really have to say anymore? Let me call my man up and see if I can get him on the line. Y'all hang out with me. It's your boy DJ BJ Clark.
Hey, yo.
Yo, what's up, my man? It's your boy DJ BJ Clark here on the After Work Drive Show. How you doing today?
Oh, well, I'm good. You know, I'm 104.5 with DJ BJ Clark, so I'm feeling real good right now. How you doing?
Hey, man, it feels good. And you know why I say this every time, but first of all, man, it's an honor. It's an honor to have you on the show.
Oh, no, thank you.
It's an honor. It really, truly is. And a blessing, too.
Amen to that.
If you could, my man, introduce yourself. I gave him the background. I told him all about your accolades and what you're doing. But what's your name and where you calling from?
It's your boy Mikhail. You feel me? I'm straight out of Canada. I'm out here. International baby. I'm a rapper, singer, songwriter. I dance. I act. What you need? I got it. You feel me?
I love it. Mikhail's world. We are now stepping into Mikhail's world. And Mikhail, let me ask you this question, my man. I love the bars. Now, would you classify yourself? I know you're a producer. I know you're a rapper. But really, the bars. You're a lyricist. Would you put yourself in that category as a lyricist?
You know what? I just like to consider myself an artist.
Like, okay.
That I just have to say an artist, yeah.
You know, and we've been watching you. You're on SoundCloud. You're on Spotify. You're on YouTube. Matter of fact, those videos you got on IG. Now, what are you working on currently right now in the studio?
First off, thank you. Thank you for showing me love. Thank you for checking out all my stuff. Right now, like, I'm working on 5 EPs. It's entitled Mikhail's World, the same name as on my social medias.
Okay.
And, I want to take people on a vibe, on a journey. Just not box myself in, but still stay in my lane and just be relatable, personable, and just because I feel like I'm gonna hit you with that turn up party shit because everybody like to hit the club, but then when you hit the club, then you might get into a little something, and, get a little freak on. So, a little sex for the people.
Right.
But then after a little sex, you may fall in love. So, a little bit of love. But then, with love may come some heartbreak. So, I got that heartbreak. But then, for my street niggas out there, I spit that hard shit as well. So, like, it's a good little gumbo pie. It's a good mix, a little something for everybody. So, I just do what I do and hope and pray people love it.
And that right there sums up what the EPs are gonna sound like. It sounds like life. Sounds like life, Mikhail. Let me ask you this: who inspires you to make music?
I'm gonna have to say Biggie for his story writing. I think he is an incredible writer, story writer. Like you follow along, just close your eyes. It's like on an audio book.
Right.
So I love that. But then I love Foxy Brown's cadence. When I hear her and I'm just like, what the hell? Like that's just all the way there for me.
Fire.
And then Jodeci, they just have such a natural swag. Like the fact they some church boys and they come out there like
right.
swaggy, like you just like,
hey. Yeah.
And then I love how Nicki can just ride a beat, like any type of beat. So I definitely look at those four people, and I'm just like, yes.
And this is the inspiration, huh? I like
Definitely.
that. Okay. Now, first of all, I know you gave a shout out, but let's talk about: are you on Facebook more, or are you on Instagram more?
Instagram, definitely Instagram. A little bit on Twitter, a little bit on Snap, a little bit on TikTok, but mostly Instagram. I need to get more active. I'm not a social media person, but I try.
I feel you on that. Do you mind? Now I know you got the single. You got the single, all right. But I've been browsing through your music, through your catalog. Do you mind if we give the people a taste of your music real quick?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's give him a taste real quick. Hey, y'all, this is McKell, and this is a surprise on him. He didn't know he was going to do this, so y'all hang out with us. You're listening to DJ BJ Clark on 104.5 WRFU.
Shorty waiting in the sunny. Yeah, that's my little mommy, yeah. Take a trip out to the islands, yeah. Somewhere only she can find me, ayy. Shawty waiting in the sunny, yeah. I caught the wave like a tsunami, yeah. Water dripping down her body, yeah. Now come and put that body on.
Shawty take the Tropicana, strawberry banana. And I ain't talking guns, but she's gripping my hammer. Shorty got me high like that Miley and Hannah. She a freak, yeah, that Nicki Montana. Got me smoking that yachty, cause I just bodied the hottie. In the back of the Molly, she got a grip like a Roddy. Sexing like a hoop, she wetter than the jacuzzi. On a demon time, Shorty, let's make a movie. Okay. Let me pop my ish like that hit a little boosie. On the hood, ish, JT, little Uzi. I miss a lot of when Keisha, her JT and Carisha. Bust it open and please ya, on the way to Ibiza, huh?
Shawty wetter than the sunny. Yeah, I'm feeling on her body. The way I beat it up karate. I'm catching waves like a tsunami. Shawty wetter than the sunny. Ay, yeah, that's my little mommy. Yeah, take a trip out to the islands. Yeah, somewhere only she can find me. Ay, shawty wetter than the sunny. Yeah, I caught the wave like a tsunami. Yeah, water dripping down her body. Yeah, now come and put that body on. Aquafina the sunny, dripping all on the body. Text her just like a thotty, yeah, that's my little mommy. My stick so good, make a trick, bring a lake. Her kitty so good, like Nicki did make. Overseas on the low, a couple stacks you could blow. Anything that you want, mommy, just let me know.
Now pop all on that thing like Tootsies. This a veteran stick, this ain't no rookies. Sex in Bahamas, Hawaii, Coco Cabanas. Bodies dripping like saunas, sweating your Dolce Gabbanas. You like to ride a boat, deep thump, love a hitter's backstroke. Hit the brown, liquor, light it up and take a big toke.
She like to ride a Kawasaki and really love the doggy. After she hit me with the toppy, she bust it open promptly. Shorty waiting in the sunny, ay. Yeah, that's my little mommy. Yeah, take a trip out to the islands. Yeah, somewhere only she can find me. Ay. Shawty wetted in the sunny, yeah. I caught the wave like a tsunami, yeah. Water dripping down her body, yeah. Now come and put that body on me. Oh yeah, put that on, yeah. Hotter than California, dripping just like a sauna. Say oh yeah, put that on, yeah. Hotter than California, dripping just like a sauna. Shawty wetted in the sunny.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I told him. So what's the story behind that one? What inspired you to write that song right there?
You know what? I was just wrapping up that EP. I think that's on my third EP, and I'm like, yo, I want one more joint. And then I was listening to beats, and then this beat actually came with a hook. And my dude Truant from out in Atlanta, he had already put the hook on it, and I heard the beat. I'm like, yo, this right here, like I was just vibing, just the beat alone, and I just wrote off that. Like those type of tracks, I could write in my sleep. So that's just a feel good summertime. Everybody feels sexy, less vibe type track, and love it.
Yeah. Now, do you have the same writing process, or should I say, writing formula for each song, or is each song different?
Definitely different. Like sometimes I just do mumble references. Like I'll get the flow right away. Just ba 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 da 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 keep da da da, and then like I'll go back and fill in the words. And like it just had me like a day, and I'm just like I'm cool. And then some like I just write parts, and it's like a puzzle, and I just piece it together, and I'll go back. But like I'll be perfectionist. Like I'll be like sitting on tracks. Let me go back because I feel like that one word could switch, or no, I could deliver that better. No, that's too repetitive. Let me switch that. So like I just do what I do, but there's definitely a different approach for everything. I actually find tracks when you like being more personable and you really trying to like document your life experiences.
Okay.
Those one take a little longer because you don't want to just pop shit. Like sorry if I'm cursing, but yeah, those one take a little longer.
Well, let me ask you this, and I appreciate you watching the language here. This is a PG kind of show for the family, but we appreciate
family.
You. We are on the prime time spot here tonight. Now, let me ask you this: how long have you been making music?
I'm gonna say 2013 is like when I officially like wrote my first full top to bottom track. Before I was just playing around with it, and then like I started taking it real serious, and then I was like, okay, like I could do this, okay.
All right, yeah. So 9 years in the game. You've been doing this for 9 years, and I know there's questions that everybody wants me to ask, but I'm saving those for the right moment here. But
okay.
Let's see. Could you tell us when you first got in the studio for the very first time? What song was that, and how do you feel your music has evolved from the first time in 2013 to today?
Comfortability. Like I definitely got more comfortable. I'm more open to experiment and just let it flow. Like, at first you nervous, like you got a mic in your face, you got the engineer in there, you in a big booth, you see legends on the walls, you see plaques, you're like, oh my, what's going on right here? And then you hear yourself play back for the first time, and like now it's just natural. I got a good vibe with my engineer, so the comfortability, like that makes a big difference for the music.
Definitely. Do you feel like practice makes perfect in the music world?
Definitely, like time is money. So like you paying $100+ an hour in the studio. Like some people like to go in there just chill and do what they do. But me, like I rehearse my stuff 50 times before I hit the booth, just so like I can just bang it out, and then get out like that. That's money right there.
Now, where do your ideals come from when it comes? Well, I know you got 5 EPs. All right, you got 5 EPs that you're working on right now. So, where does some of the ideals come from? And is it all you writing behind these projects, or do you have a team?
Oh, definitely all me. all me. I think about, let's say, 6 tracks. Other people wrote the hooks.
Okay.
Other than that, like, it came with the hook on it, and then I did what I do. And, like, I write, like, all the other hooks, that's all me. One of the female rap verses, that's all me. Like, the male R&B singers, the female R&B singers on my track, like, that's all me.
Yeah.
Like, because can't nobody express me like me. And then, luckily, like, you find, like, a dope writer who wrote a dope hook, and I'm like, yeah, I can vibe with that.
Now, that song, Dasani, who was on that, the feature with you?
Truant. He's straight out of Atlanta. He's a dope little songwriter, artist.
Okay.
He's on the hook. Yeah, he did that.
Wow. Any more collaborations with Truant or any when you come to? I mean, a lot of people that come on the After Work Drive show, they have dreams, right? And they dream of maybe one day being on a track with, I don't know, we could say like Dr. Dre, or they dream of being on a track with Jay-Z, or they dream of being on a track with like Redman, Method Man. All right, but I'm gonna have to do this. I have to do this. All right. So we know here at 104.5, you got to rap with some big names already. All right, and you're 9 years in the game, and you got to get on a track with The Game. How did that feel? And I know a lot of people are like, what? But yeah, tell us about your new hit single, all right, Cali Love. And that's what we're here to talk about today, folks. If you wanted to truly know why we brought him on, this dope rapper, Mikhail, tell us about Cali Love, and why did you write the song Cali Love, and tell us all about the features that you have on it.
Okay, so I've been writing since 2013, but I actually only released my first single September of last year. So I feel like I'm not even a year in here. Like, I just been cooking behind the scenes, and then I flew out to Cali, and I just had like a dope week. And I was like, yo, this is a vibe, palm trees, rooftop off. Like, it was just, I just love the energy. I love the vibe. So I got back, I was inspired, and I wrote like a couple West Coast tracks. And Cali Love, I remember I hit up a producer, and I was like, yo, I need a custom West Coast beat. I sent him like 2 reference tracks. Then he sent that back. I sent him the hook. Okay. Like, I recorded that hook on my little Apple Watch, and then I sent him that, and then he made the beat off of that. And then I got busy with the pen, and then I remember I was sitting there with my engineer, and I was like, bro, if I could only get the game on this track, like, yo, it'll be lit. And I said that, and then like I hit him up, and then like a week later they hit me back. They like, yo, we're loving the track. He gonna do it. What? And I was like, what the hell? Like, I'm not signed. I'm not known. I ain't got an album out, and he jumped on my track. Like, so I was like, what?
Wow.
Like, yeah. So that felt good.
Did the game reach out to you and talk to you after the track was done, or was this just strictly business?
Strictly business. His engineer hit me back, and then, but like, he just like, soon as I dropped it, he released his own stuff. So like, I know he's busy doing his stuff. Yeah. And like, the fact that he wrote off of my beat, like off of my flow, like, I say like, I'm cool with the Crips, the S6, and the Bloods, and then like he did that. I thought, okay, because you know the Grace tour, like when Nicki, Drake, and Wayne is on the track, they ride off each other. Right. And I was like, wow, this is a Grammy nominated rapper right here. Come on now.
That's amazing. That's amazing, man. Yeah. We're vibing with you right now as well. Do you mind right here, Mikhail, will you go ahead and do the honors of giving us right here in Central Illinois your big debut, big single? We want you to introduce it, pump it up a little bit, and we're going to let the fans and everybody listen right here on 104.5.
Illinois, it's your boy McKell, straight from Canada, but we gonna fly together right out to Cali, and we gonna jump into my little single, my hit right here, featuring the game, Cali Love. So vibe with us, baby. Sink of the palm trees, and let's get it.
You know when I come through, 6'4" hopping, blocks get ran through, dope spots get hit up, AKs hanging out the window, yeah, we up. Gotta love this California-ish. Essays, Crips, blood, niggas run up on your whip. Red bandana in my pocket, 45 in my waist. None of y'all gonna stop.
Hey, yo. I got this big blood.
Bang this in your whips. If you gang, gang, and you really with the shit. Who the fuck want smoke? Just with no chips. If you nuck, come a buck. Beat that dirt, beat the fifth, little bitch. Man, I'm cool with the Crips, the essays, and the Bloods. All my real ones be showing me mad love. All up in the West Coast, smoking the Cali bud. Pull up to the function here in California. Then it's Nipsey on the repeat. Bros feeling big, geek, we out in full effect. Man, I'm feeling like Big Meat. Bust down, rollie with an ice cold 40. My man's busting jugs, yeah, he's slinging Shannon Doherty. Fresh pair of slides and the socks are new. Pull up to the function with hydraulics low. Don't fool with my shorty chips on my bros. If you didn't know me, well now you know.
We all up in the West Coast. Shorty look like J.I. Cruise around in my retro. This Cali Love be the best. Be the best. All up in the West Coast. Drinking Henny, smoking and yo. Playing dice, count my bank rolls. Cali Love be the best. Be the best.
Riding count on this California sunshine. Sipping on some Henny and smoking up on some green line. Hit a lick, then we split the chips, you know I feed mine. In the meantime, I can make it double, then I rewind. Had the tree around and let the roll up. Bro, what's supposed to drive on me finna throw up? Big go up. Every time me and Kane show up. And you can rock with us if I ever heard you fold up. Got some bookies, we been smoking by the pound. Hennessy by the gallon around. When you make your shake, turn around. You said your friends ready to slide, bring them around. Got some bookies, we be smoking by the pound. Hennessy by the gallon around. When you make your shake, turn around. You said your friends ready to slide, bring them around. Hey.
We all up in the West Coast. Shorty look like J.I. Cruise around in my retro. This Cali Love be the best. Be the best. All up in the West Coast. Drinking Henny, smoking and yo. Playing dice, count my bank roll. This Cali Love be the best. Be the
West
best.
Coast, where you at? West Coast, where you at? Real, rep your sets. Bam, bam, throw it back. West Coast, where you at? West Coast, where you at? Just that real rap. Where my real at?
Yes, yes, yes. You guys heard it first right here on 104.5. That was Mikhail, The Game, Ron E, Bounce Back Meek. That was their new hit single, Cali Love. MC Kels, Mikhail, what's up, man?
Let me shout out my man Ron E on the hook.
Yes.
I got like 3 tracks with him. He's an amazing songwriter. He's an amazing artist. Like, check him out. He's straight out of New York. Shout out Bounce Back Meek. He's out there in LA and all that.
Okay. That right there, that track was fire. And you already know we are keeping that one on the rotation for forever. We're going with forever. Now, do you have a label that you're signed with, or are you currently shopping around looking for a label, or do you want to stay independent?
Right now, I'm solo, dolo, independent, and all that. But, I would love to team up with the right team and, have that machine behind me to push me and help me do what I do.
Right. As an independent artist right now, what are some of the challenges that you seem yourself facing with, and how do you overcome those challenges?
I would definitely have to say, just having the connects to, take the next steps. The bigger shows, award shows, big concerts, good, big promos, big rollouts, all that. But I'm still doing it. Like my video I just dropped, McKell's World, the visual, that's a solid 10-minute video full production, and I dropped the bag on that, and I didn't want to sacrifice my craft just because I don't have that, big label behind me. So
now, is it really a 9:48-minute video, or is there behind the scene footage too as well, or is the music video really 9 minutes long?
You get a little intro, a pull up. You get some dialogue.
Okay.
Just, show a little acting, and then the musical part is a solid 7 minutes and let's say 45 seconds, and then you got credits.
So it's good entertainment. It's good entertainment.
7 tracks, baby. 7 tracks. Mix, keep y'all entertained. Different vibes, but they all flow real good. Yeah.
Let me ask you this: on the McKell's World, the visual. Who are some of the directors and the team? You want to show them some love real quick? I'm sure they're tuned in.
Yeah. Well, the director, that was all me. The creative director, that was all me.
Okay,
Definitely all me. Then I definitely have my videographer, my man's. He gonna hate me right now. I'll be drawing a blank for his name, but he definitely on all the credits. You can check out all the credits. I had a videographer. I got my man's Nathan at Vera Media. He did the behind the scenes. I had like mad dancers. I had 6 dancers.
Is it Hey J Sip?
Yes, that's it.
Hey
SLP.
J Sip.
SLP.
Okay.
SLP,
And that was your creative director?
Nah, he just shot it. I was a creative director, but like
Okay.
he's the dope videographer. He definitely got the angles. He definitely did it. He definitely helped with the creativity right there.
Yeah.
He did that. Well, I had like 6 male dancers, 2 female dancers.
I seen that. Seen that. And that right there is impressive. Now, what about wardrobe? Who did the wardrobe?
That was on me, baby. That was on me. I'm a stylist too.
Stylist. Wow. Now let's ask you this real quick, Mikhail. Moving forward, and you're putting out great visuals, what's the next step on the EPs and the visuals? Where are we going next with it?
Well, I want to fly out. I'm thinking Miami because I found a dope artists out there. I want to shoot some promos for my EPs, some visual promos for my EPs. So I'm probably going to fly out there. And then, I could start rolling out EP at a time. And I'm going to drop my website as well at McKellsworld.com.
Okay.
And then definitely more live shows, hopefully more interviews if I'm blessed with all that. And, I just keep pushing and growing.
Well, talking about pushing and growing, what's your ultimate direction for your music career? Are you seeking fortune and fame?
I'm seeking to be known as like one of the top performers because I feel right now like we got beat. Definitely, Beyonce is like, she do that. Mm-hmm. And then apart from her on like the male aspect, like we only have like Chris Brown, who's the active, who like really, dances and gives full performance.
Yeah.
So I feel like that craft has just kind of like died down. And I'm like, yo, where is that? I love turning on my TV and watching people dance and give me full production and being entertained and inspired. Now we just only have TikTok. Like what happened to the artists who did this? Right. So I definitely want to be known as a performer. Like that's my big goal.
I love it. I noticed there was a behind-the-scene footage on your Instagram. And speaking of Instagram real quick, how can fans gain access to your music? And if possible, could you give us links live on air right now on where people could check it out right now? Okay,
you can definitely go to YouTube, SoundCloud. That's going to be at McKell's World. McKellsWorld, McKell's World, and then on all streaming services, you can find Cali Love, you can find Dasani, you can find Love's Intoxication, and you can find Be Your Clyde. I got 4 singles out, and they're on all streaming services. You can Shazam that. You can find them on.
What are the name of those 4 singles?
Dasani, the one you play first.
Yes.
And then Cali Love, the one you just play. And then I have like a cool rock, like little old school bop called Be Your Clyde.
Okay.
And I got a slow joint, and that's called Love's Intoxication.
It's called Love's Intoxication?
Yes.
Let's see what it sounds like. Hang out with me real quick, all right, Mikhail?
Got it.
Let's check this one out. You're listening to DJ BJ Clark on 104.
Riding to Vegas to see my baby. It's been about a month since she put that thing on me. Love's intoxication builds up anticipation. A long distance love out in Sin City. Riding to Vegas to see my baby. It's been about a month since she put that thing on me. Love's intoxication builds up anticipation. A long distance love out in Sin City.
We was just friends, but no need for that pretense. AOL and texting, your caramel complexion. Ting, you're picking pressing. A vision of perfection in every definition. But we're too young for long distance. Then one time, and then why? You hit me on that Beamer. In a few months, in no time, I flew out on that red eye. You smiled, I got shy. We rode out in that black ride. The first time she felt mine, so good, she cried.
Riding to Vegas to see my baby. It's been about a month since she put that thing on me. Love's intoxication builds up anticipation. A long distance love out in Sin City. Riding to Vegas to see my baby. It's been about a month since she put that thing on me. Love's intoxication builds up anticipation. A long distance love
years, them good times and a few tears. My first love, I'ma rock you. You need it? I got you. Brand new clothes, I cop you. That car note and that rental. I'm better than your last who love your mama and your kin too. You know you live on my mind. When we're apart, we FaceTime. Send dirty pics at break time. That sexual frustration. That's sex I ever had. My past life, you body bag. 3-word question, oh my. BWM, you all mine.
Riding to Vegas to see my baby. She put that thing on me. Intoxication builds up anticipation. How long distance love out in Tennessee. Riding to Vegas to see my baby. She put that thing on me. Love's intoxication builds up anticipation. How long distance love out in Tennessee. Now every time you hit this song, just know that you're the one. I wrote it out for you, dedicated to you. So baby, just sing along. Now every time you hit this song, just know that you're the one. I wrote it out for you, dedicated to you. So baby, just sing along. Riding to Vegas to see my baby. It's been about a month since she put that thing on me. Love's intoxication, there's up anticipation. How long distance love out in Tennessee. Riding to Vegas to see my baby. It's been about a month since she put that thing on me. Love's intoxication, there's up anticipation. How long distance love out in Tennessee.
Yo, you know I wrote this song just for you, right? I spoke a little on the first song I wrote for you. So it's only right I speak again. I love you, baby.
So baby, just sing along. Riding to Vegas to see my baby. It's been about a month since she put that thing on me. Love's intoxication, builds up anticipation. My long distance love out in Tennessee. Riding to Vegas to see my baby. It's been about a month since she put that thing on me. Love's intoxication, builds up anticipation. My long distance love out in Tennessee.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mikhail with Love Intoxication. Mikhail, you still on the line with us? What's going on?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, I just listened to that track and like, you know, the funny thing, like that's the first time I heard somebody sing my lyrics. So that's when I realized, all right, you ain't just no rapper, you a songwriter. That's Malachi out of Atlanta. Like
Malachi.
I think he's signed to Motown now. So shout out to Malachi out in Atlanta for singing that. That's the first track I ever wrote and heard somebody like sing it. Yeah.
Wow. Now, what got you into doing these long distance collaborations? What was that a part of your ultimate end game? Was to collab with a lot of artists, or is it just something that you just was blessed with?
You know what? I just let my creativity flow. I let it be organic. Like I'll be on the internet just like searching for like new artists. And if I like their sound, and then like I can hear their voice, and then like I can write to their voice, and I reach out, and luckily enough, like most of the people I reach out to, they would like to work with me as well. So that's how that works. It's just organic.
That's nice though. And here's the thing: what I would say is it's refreshing. Your sound, your music, your style, it's refreshing. You know,
so
I feel like. If I don't even want to put it in a category right now, because I was going to ask you what genre of music would you classify your music in? What genre do you feel yourself in?
I don't know. I get international, R&B, hip hop, and pop. Like I definitely try to fuse everything.
Yeah.
But you know, if they need to put me in a box, that's on them. I just create. I don't really look at the genre and all that.
Right. And I love it how when you first started out, you said it's a little bit of R&B, a little bit of rap, a little bit of soul, a little bit of everything. And I could feel that. I definitely do feel that. Let me ask you this question, just so people can get to know you better. Do you play any instruments?
You know, I took like a year of keyboard classes, but like I cannot just sit down and just clack, clack, clack on the keys. Shout out to everybody who can play an instrument. I cannot play an instrument.
I feel that, but you can write though, and a lot of people can't write. So we all have, gifts, talents, and things that we're good at, and writing is definitely your strong suit. So keep that going. Keep that going.
Thank you.
What is one message you would give to your fans that are listening right now when it comes to just who you are as a person? And I guess we should, for fans, we're going to talk to the fans here. Um, Thank yous and appreciations. Do we have any, or talk to the fans about the next show?
I would just have to say thank you for every last thing, whether it's a follow, whether it's a like, whether it's a share, whether it's a comment, whether it's a DM, like whatever you're doing to show it any ounce of love, just playing my track. Like, I appreciate every last thing, because I know, like, I could be the only person listening to my stuff. So, like, if you just get one person listening to your stuff and liking your stuff, like, that's more than enough for me. I don't have a next live show book because I'm still in my little creative zone. I just had my first live show actually Friday. Was I Am Music Inc. My guy Steve brought me out and I did what it did, and that felt amazing. I brought two dancers out.
Let's shout out I Am Music Inc. And that's one of the groups that you work with from time to time, right?
I just connected with them not too long ago. They're good people, and we about to get it popping. We about to do what it do. Like, good connection, good people.
Yeah.
People who like. I love being around hardworking people and people who love to grind. Like, that energy right there. Like, I love it. So we about to do some things.
Well, yeah, Steve Clark is definitely a good friend of mine, and I Am Music Inc. is always a good friend of 104.5 WRFU, and we're definitely proud to be partners with those folks up there in Canada. So we appreciate you working with them so we could get blessed to hear your music. So this is great. This is great. Now, let me ask you this. Big shout out to Steve Clark and I Am Music Inc. Let's ask this question. What would you be doing right now if it wasn't for your music career?
I'd probably just be writing.
Be
just
writing.
that, like, I still be like, I need to be in the arts. Like,
Okay.
I started dancing, I started taking acting classes, and I did photo shoots. I don't want to call myself a model, but I always was in the arts, and then I'm like, took everything I learned and then just applied it to my own craft, and then that's why I'm just doing what I'm doing. So I think anybody listening, like, be persistent.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody tell you nothing. If you believe in you,
Mm-hmm.
be the best you can be in your craft. Don't let doubt get in your head. Just follow, pursue,
Yes.
grind. Like, it's not gonna happen overnight. Everybody wants everything quick, fast nowadays.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And I just say, at the end of the day, when you leave this earth, you're gonna leave happy. If you could say, I don't have no if only I did. I wish I did not. Just follow what you want to do. You good. You won already. Because most people don't follow their dreams.
That's true. Most people just kind of do, And so we're proud of you for following your dream. We are.
Thank
you. Truly. Now let me ask you this one here. When it comes to what's your personal favorite song? We know you just got off the show on the 26th, and what was your favorite song to perform live on stage?
I must say, three-way, featuring Ron E, and definitely that's one, just because it has such a hard beat. Like, It just goes. It's just a hard hitter. Like, my dancers were getting it into that. And then also I like this track I call Your Mind. Like, it got like a Caribbean vibe. So that goes to my Caribbean roots, so I can vibe with my Caribbeans and everybody who likes that little Jamaican type of vibe. So those two would be the two for me.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Thank you for that. That was a great answer. If you could open up a show for any artist, who would it be?
Bam, bam, bam. Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one. All right.
Yeah.
Second. Headliner. Who would you now? Now you're not opening. Now you made your way up in the ranks and you're going on right before the main act. Who would you do that show with?
Shoot, let's say Jay-Z. Yeah, let's just go right to the top. Let's go right to the top.
I love it. Now, what do you like about Jay-Z, first of all?
Yo, he's a disgusting businessman. Like he's
Ooh.
so in tune with everything.
Yep.
Like I just sit back. I said, this man's a like low key genius. Like he
Yep.
just be making money moves,
Yep.
money
That's
moves.
true.
I said, yo, you came from the streets and you did that. Like you got to give that man an applause. Like no matter
Right.
what nobody said,
Right,
he
right.
did that.
So
Yeah.
this one right here is for Jay-Z. It's for you, Jay-Z. Big shout out, big pimpin' doing what he do. Shout out to Jay-Z. Okay. But MC Kel, let me ask you this one. We're talking about the music side, the business side. When it comes to the music business, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music business?
I think it's good in the fact like you can just reach so many people by having access to the world. But then at the same time, I think it's very much over flooded with so much content. It's hard to find the quality content.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a lot of pros and cons that go with it.
That is true. That is true. How do you feel it has helped you though with your career and your business? I mean, we're businessmen too. So how do you feel the business side of the music has evolved with the internet or without the internet?
Business-wise, I'm gonna have to say because I've been able to connect with so many people across the world and work with like crazy producers and crazy artists from like the U.S. to overseas, Europe, all that. Like, I think that's what's amazing about the internet because, like, you know, many of us don't even see those parts of the world. So
That's
to
true.
work with people all over, like, that's crazy.
Well, I'm trying not to take all of your time, but let me ask you one more question, and then we're gonna jump into another song real quick. But you know how on Facebook they have the memories and they show you memories from the past?
Yes.
Yeah, you remember that? Okay, so we got a little segment here too, and do you remember this memory about a year ago? This is a year from what is today? Thursday. It's a year
Okay.
from Thursday. We're gonna take you back real quick. You're listening to BJ Clark.
Okay. I think I found my Bonnie. Trips to Abu Dhabi. You know she call me Clyde. We going hard body. Pretty face, educated with a sick shape. Attitude, low mileage, and expensive taste. She's a big deal. She push some nice wheels. She's on the sun. For me, she keeps it chill. She say I got some good D. It's worth a couple mil. Blackberry, strawberry, yeah, I love the taste. Freak shit. All up on her face. She secure the bag, flip it, then she double it. She don't take no handout, she's a bubble. Take her on a vacay, call it baby holiday. Twerking like it's payday, ay. Looking like she hit the lit, she about to have me whip. Cause that got that drip.
You're down to ride, I'm alright. I'll be your Clyde. I just can't lie, I can't hide. You're just my type. You're down to ride, I'm alright. I'll be your Clyde. I just can't lie, I can't hide.
You didn't think we was gonna do that to you, did you? Hey.
Okay.
We had to take them back for the memory lane. And that was a year ago from today, from Thursday. Now tell us about that song. And, man, I'll tell you what. You had it then, you had the sound now. And, I mean, it's amazing. You came out the gate spitting like you was a veteran in the game. Tell us the story behind that song.
Thank you. You know, I heard the beat and I fell in love with it right away. And then I just started mumbling and da-da-da-da-da-da. I said, yo, I got this. And then the concept came to me right away. I wanted to do some like Bonnie and Clyde type stuff. And then I'm like, I want to take a different approach and talk about like, what's your ideal of a perfect female other than just saying she's a baddie and she got a crazy body.
Right.
And then that's why I was like educated in all like, attitude, but experience. Like, like I feel like, if you were educated, you got a good personality, and then, you like shopping or, you rude to everybody else, but you nice to me. Mm-hmm. And, I just ran through stuff I like in a female. And that's what that was. And I was funny. I was in like a toxic relationship at the time. And then I was just thinking of like what I really want in life. So,
Do
you know,
you
you
feel
get inspired by stuff.
Do you feel that writing that out and getting to record that song, do you feel that it manifested the love you were looking for?
Definitely. Definitely. And I think also just to find the love in yourself. Because, you know, sometimes you get broken down and you just like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
But, like, you can always, you know, you break, but we're going to bounce back and build ourselves back up. So whichever way you got to build yourself back up, meditate, you know, sit with a professional, right? Do what you need to do. And I did what I need to do. And shout out Highland Star. He's on the hook.
Yeah. Shout out the features on that too. That's awesome. Like I said, it's about that time, but we're not going to leave you hanging. We still got 3 or 4 more questions, but I want to spotlight the nightlife real quick here. All right, so give me 1 second. Let's see if we can do this.
Okay.
You heard it first, right here on 104.5 WRF. It's McKell.
Nightlife, flashing lights, only live once, don't think twice. Light it up, take a shot, pop a pill and turn it up. Nightlife, flashing lights, only live once, don't think twice. Light it up, take a shot, pop a pill and turn it up. Nightlife, flashing lights, only live once, don't think twice. Light it up, take a shot, pop a pill and turn it up.
And I just got paid this Friday night. Hit up the mall cause I gotta look right. Fresh lined up and my weed roll tight. My niggas turned up, it's time to take flight. Club hopping, VIP, house parties, NYC, popping mollies, BMB, strip club, Majesty. Now motherfucking right, this shit's legit. Shots to the head, nigga, pass the piff. Benz will make a dance and turn some tricks. Put yourself fake, you know I had to hit. Now, shorty, show me how you do it. Bust that pussy open and put your back into it. My lungs are filled with smoke, and my stomach filled with fluid. I see people popping pills, I don't think that nigga's lucid. Speaker shaking, weed janking, niggas going ham like the world's in it. Head rocking, cause the club's popping. Niggas passing out, but we ain't stopping. The reality's escaping me, I feel like there's no gravity. We made it, I'm elated. My nigga, I'm faded.
Nightlife, flashing lights, only live once, don't think twice. Light it up, take a shot, pop a pill and turn it up. Nightlife, flashing lights, only live once, don't think twice. Light it up, take a shot, pop a pill and turn it up. Nightlife, flashing lights, only live once, don't think twice. Light it up, take a shot, pop a pill and turn it up.
That's another one by McKell with Nightlife.
Yeah, that's the first track I actually ever wrote and recorded.
It was a good one. It was a good one.
Thank you. Taking me back right there.
So, if you could, all right, what's the best advice you've been given so far in life or your music career?
That's a big question right there. Remain yourself. Always stay true to you.
Perfect. Good answer. Good answer. Now, just to kind of lighten up the air real quick here, MC Kel. I'm a man of the law of attraction. I believe in the law of attraction. I believe in manifesting things into existence, and I believe in working on your goals and dreams, and you will achieve them. So I love to ask my artists, every single artist that comes on the After Work Drive show, 5 years from now, all right, we're going to dream big. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now in life when it comes to love, happiness, health, and wealth, and your music career?
World tour, signed to a big record label, internationally known, working with everybody on my wish list, healthy, happy, you know, maybe got me a kid. Maybe a kid. I don't know. Maybe a kid. Yeah.
All right. Well, there it is. The universe shall give if you believe, and you shall receive. Let me ask you another question. Now, we're all here on this earth for a reason. We all have a purpose. What do you feel right now in life? Because our purposes do change. what do you feel that your purpose is right now in life?
Entertain and inspire. And what I mean by inspire, like if I could just perform a song or record a song and somebody just hear that and it perks up their mood or make them feel a little happy or switches them out of a negative space, like that's everything to me right there.
Good answer. Good answer. Great. That's fantastic. And once again, how can fans to be gain access to your music? Or your
everywhere.
Or Spotify, Facebook. Tell us everything, where we can get at you.
Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, SoundCloud, on all streaming services, on all social media. It's going to be Mikhail's World, McKellsWorld, Mikhail's World.
All right. And is there anyone that you would like to acknowledge for either emotional support, financial support, business support, music support? This is our opportunity to show some love, give some shout outs, and say thank you, and just be grateful for those that have stood behind us so far on this journey. Is there anybody you'd like to give special shout out to?
Shout out my homegirl Giselle. She always got my back. Shout out my homeboy Chris. He always got my back. Shout out my homeboy. Let me see. I got to be very specific who I show love. Let me take one minute. Shout out my homegirl Steph. Mm-hmm. Shout out my homeboy Henny. Like, yeah, I like to surround myself with people who are go-getters, and, you know, we feed off each other's energy. And if we ever feel like a little down or anything, or our energy's off, they be like, yo, you got this. Let's get it. You ain't got time to be feeling sad and stuff. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, well, you feeling sad and depressed and all that stuff, like, that may be natural, but, like, well, you taking a minute, other people out there getting it. So, okay.
Right. He said he taking a minute on that sadness. Now, any last words? And once again, before we leave, I want to tell you, my friend, it's been an honor. And best believe we're definitely going to keep Cali Love on rotation here on 104.5.
Oh,
and,
gosh.
And I want to thank you for being a guest on the After Work Drive show. And any last words?
Yeah, they're going to all be to you. Thank you for doing this interview with me. Thank you for having me. Thank you for playing on my tracks. Thank you for all the great questions. Thank you for being a great host and interviewers and having a great radio station and a good energy and a good vibe. So shout out to you, Mr. DJ BJ Clark on 104.5.
That's what's
Feel me?
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate you. Mikhail, we'll see you in the future. Remember, be positive, stay positive, and I'll see you in the future.
Yeah, okay.
You know when I come
Thanks
through,
again, bro.
6'4" hopping, blocks get ran through, dope spots get hit up, AKs hanging out the window, yeah, we up. You gotta love this California-ish, essays, Crips, blood, niggas run up on your whip. Red bandana in my pocket, 45 in my waist, none of y'all gonna stop.
Hey, yo. I got this big blood. In your whips, if you gang and you really with the shit, who the fuck want smoke? Just with no chips. If you nuck, come a buck. Beat that dude, beat the fifth, little bitch. Man, I'm cool with the Crips, the essays, and the Bloods. All my real ones be showing me mad love. All up in the West Coast, smoking that Cali bud. Pull up to the function here in California. Then it's Nipsey on the repeat. Bros feeling big, geek, we out in full effect. Man, I'm feeling like big meat. Bust down, rolly with an ice cold 40. My man's busting jugs, yeah, he's slinging Shannon Doherty. Fresh pair of slides and the socks are new. Pull up to the function with hydraulics low. Don't fool with my shorty chips on my bros. If you didn't know me, well now you know.
We all up in the West Coast. Shorty look like J.I. Yo, cruise around in my retro. This Cali Love be the best. Be the best. All up in the West Coast. Drinking Henny, smoking and yo, playing dice, count my bank rolls. Cali Love be the best. Be the best.
Riding down on this California sunshine. Sipping on some Henny and smoking up on some green line. Hit a lick, then we split the chips, you know I feed mine. In the meantime, I can make it double, then I rewind. Had the tree around and let the roll up. Bro, what's supposed to drive on me finna throw up and go up. Every time me and Kane show up, and you can rock with us if I ever heard you fold up. Got some buckets, we been smoking by the pound. Hennessy by the gallon for real. When you make your shake, turn around. You said your friends ready to slide, bring them around. Got some buckets, we be smoking by the pound. Hennessy by the gallon for around. When you make your shake, turn around. You said your friends ready to slide, bring them around. Hey.
We all up in the West Coast. Shorty look like J.I. Cruise around in my retro. This Cali Love be the best. Be the best. All up in the West Coast. Drinking Henny, smoking and yo. Playing dice, count my bank. Roll. This Cali Love be the best. Be the
West
best.
Coast, where you at? West Coast, where you at? Real, rep your sets, bam, throw it back. West Coast, where you at? West Coast, where you at? Get that real rap. Where my real at?
You guys know I'm your boy DJ BJ Clark, and I can go on and on and on. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to thank my special guest, Mikhail, with his wonderful music. Also, great interview. It was fantastic. And also put together that great song with The Game. We enjoyed that. So thank you, Mikhail, for being a guest. And we want to thank Steve Clark with I Am Music Inc., as well as with Clark Records. We want to thank those guys in Canada, Toronto, for definitely bringing great entertainment this way.